Geese are not mathematicians, I'm sure you will agree, but they are aeronautics engineers. True. Do you know that when geese fly in a V formation, what they're doing is minimizing the aerodynamic drag by sharing the wingtip vortices that are shedding off their wings? I'm a scientist, engineering, mathsy sort of person, and I have begun to balance the way that I understand life and the way that I approach things really differently of late, and it served me really well. And so I wanted to share a little bit about my fascination with ways of understanding the world and ways of being in the world through the medium of geese. Because it's not only their aeronautic engineering abilities that I'm fascinated by. I was having a conversation with someone earlier today, and she was talking about some geese in the river local to her and how they appeared to know how many goslings there were, because they wouldn't move on from their current spot until one of the goslings that was separated from the group was like returned to the group. And it got me thinking about the way that as humans we look at the intelligence of animals through a very human perspective, and maybe even a very inhumane perspective, because from the point of view of a person who's been to school and learned to use mathematics and to count and to use logic, and who perhaps sits at a computer very often and uses spreadsheets and email programs and goes through the world driving cars, you are over-reliant on objectifying, systematizing, structuring your understanding of the world, like I was. The reason the geese know that a gosling is missing is the same reason that you would know if your sibling was missing, or your child was missing, or your parent was missing. You wouldn't have to count, you know, there are 9 members of my family present: grandma, grandpa, cousin, aunt, sister, you know, and then count them up. You would simply know, oh, where's grandma? Oh, where's my niece? Because the very particular essence that that person brings to the group would be missing, and you would spot it right away. In the same way as if I took one of your favourite pieces of music and took out one of the instruments, took out the bass line, or took out the string section, or took out the vocals, you would know that that piece of music was changed. Maybe it would take you a moment to understand what had changed, but you would know that something wasn't right. So I find it very interesting that as we look at the world and the behaviour of the creatures in the world, that we approach it through this very analytical, even mathematical lens. And so not only do geese not need to count, they don't need to know any of the maths of aerodynamics. They don't need to know Bernoulli's equation or the Navier-Stokes equations. They do it by feel. And I've learned to live more by feel, which has been a big, big change. And when you find yourself approaching life through this lens of categorizing, all goslings are the same, all trees are the same, all clouds are the same, you're living life through a cartoon animation of what's there. If geese can find the lowest energy aerodynamic formation by feel, and if geese can keep a group together by feel, then you can do the same. So where in your life are you analysing and categorising when you could be sensing and feeling? Where are you planning and executing plans instead of dancing to the music? This shift's been really, really important for me, and there are so many ways that it shows up in my life. I'd love to share more of them with you, so do let me know if you're interested in this, and also let me know if this has stimulated you to come up with some examples of your own, because I really want to learn about you. I really would love to be having this exchange with you as a flowing conversation, but for now I've got the comment section of YouTube, so please do bung in a comment, and if you enjoy having this perspective in your feed, then also push all the buttons, the like button, the subscribe button, tell your friends, share a link, because I'd love to be doing this more and I'd love to be reaching more people. So that's it for now. Go to your local waterway, go to your local park with a pond, have a look at the geese, look at the pigeons as well. The way that they flock is insane. They're definitely one unit. It's incredible. Have a look. Okay, enjoy. Bye for now.